Everything is on your Android phone. Your personal information, photos, videos, banking information, your location history, all of that stuff is stored on your Android phone. Let's make sure your security is first and foremost, and your information is not accidentally being leaked out and shared with other companies, Android, all of that stuff. So what we're gonna do is first just swipe up and hop into your settings. We're gonna do this entire video in the settings app. So once you opened up the settings, all we need to do first is scroll down until we get to security and privacy, and then scroll down to the bottom to more privacy settings. Within more privacy settings, there's a long list of items that will cover a number of them. The first one is permission manager. This is essentially which apps have access to what information on your Android phone. The first one I would recommend going into is your camera. These are all of the apps that have access to your camera. In some cases, it's legitimate and good, like your camera app has access to your camera. However, there are some that you might not want access to your camera, like Google Drive. We can switch this to don't allow. And then same thing for any of these other ones, like your settings app. Why would that need access to your camera? Some of these you can't even change, but most of the third-party ones you can go into and switch it to don't allow. So I would recommend switching everything to don't allow, or at least ask every time. Make sure nothing is on the allowed all the time. Essentially, that means it can pop up and use your camera whenever it feels like it. Now, let's hit the back arrow and also go through other ones like your location. You can see in this case, it says allowed all the time Android system intelligence. I wouldn't recommend setting anything to allow to track your location all the time. There's no apps that need access to your location always. So I would recommend on all of these switching it to don't allow, or if you wanted to, you can hit allow while using the app anyway. Keep in mind, it might pop up with an old message that says maybe this won't work or function fully, but I would recommend setting it at least to ask every time or allow only when using the app. Certain things like, again, Chrome, I don't need to use my location. I'm good using a web browser without it tracking and knowing exactly where I am every time I pull up a website. I would also recommend going back out of here, and in addition to location, let's go to microphone. And again, if something is set to allowed all the time, make sure to turn that off. And certain other things like, again, Chrome, I don't need it to have access to my microphone. On all of these, just go through and set it to don't allow or don't have access to your microphone. You can go through this entire list if you wanted to, notifications, phone, photos, and videos. I'm not gonna go through all of these, but I would recommend you going through all of these to make sure certain apps are not getting access to your information that you don't want them to have access to. For instance, physical activity. Do you want your Google Maps to have access to your physical activity? No, I probably don't. So I'm gonna set that to don't allow. Now, after you've done that, let's hit the back arrow here, and you can see I'm in the more privacy settings. I'm gonna hit the back arrow again, and then go to controls and alerts. Now, this is one that is a bit unique. It says alert when clipboard has been accessed. So sometimes people will save a password or have a password in an email or note somewhere, and then they'll copy the password and then paste it somewhere, but they'll forget that that is in their clipboard. And there are certain apps that might try to access your clipboard, AKA they'll have access to everything you have ever copied. Now, keep in mind when you turn this on, it doesn't prevent those apps from accessing your clipboard, but at least it will pop up and notify and say, hey, TikTok or Snapchat or Instagram or whatever has used or accessed your clipboard. And then you can go in and maybe decide to delete that app if it is actually accessing your clipboard. The next thing I would recommend doing is let's hit the back arrow and back again. Now we're in the general settings of your phone here. Let's scroll down until you get to the option that says, where is it? General management. and then scroll down to customization services. Now, when I tap on this must be a bug because it automatically pulls me in the customize apps. So let's hit the back arrow and you can see customize services allow your Samsung apps and devices to use your activities and interests to provide custom content. You might initially think, hey, this is helpful. However, if you tap on data management, you'll be able to see it has access to your call and message history, your browsing history, your listening information, location, search data, all of those things. Basically, it has access to all of your personal information to customize an experience on your Samsung or Android phone. This is something that I would not recommend doing. Again, I think your privacy is more important than some cute little customizations that might be in certain apps. So I would scroll down and hit erase personal data and go through the process of erasing that. You might need to go into the Samsung website and then turning this feature off completely. After you've done that, let's go back to the general settings. And before I walk in through the next steps that basically cover a lot of really important information, please hit that subscribe and like button down below if this video has helped you so far. It takes only 2 seconds and it really helps my channel grow and helps me to be able to make these videos completely free for you. So take a couple seconds, hit the like button, leave a comment. If you have any comments, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys. Now let's scroll down and we're going to go back into the security and privacy settings. There are a couple of things let's go through on here. Let's go to the very bottom and tap on more privacy settings. There's a number of different things that will essentially share data on your Android or Samsung phone with third-party developers like Samsung itself, Google, etc. I would recommend turning off all of these like personal data intelligence, send diagnostic data. I would recommend turning that off. Let's hit I don't agree. Avoid Android personalization services. And then there are other things like Android system intelligence. Again, hit the clear data and clear all time. There's Health Connect. This allows apps to access and see your information about your health records or health information. On here, I would tap on Manage Data and make sure Auto Delete is set to after 3 months. And then also maybe just remove access to any apps that have access to your health data. After you've done that, let's go back out of here. And then we'll go to the bottom. We've already been through Permission Manager. Let's go to Activity Controls. This is where Google has access and essentially saves all of your activity. You can see Play Personalization. This is your Google Play account. You can turn that off if you don't necessarily need it, which I don't necessarily need a personalization for my Google Play app. You can see web and app activity. Essentially, this means when you search something on Google, do you want it to pop up, hey, that you searched for that in the past? And do you want Google to keep a record of it? You can choose to turn that off if you wanted to. You can also scroll down and choose timeline. This will track your location and everywhere that you go in Google Maps and keep a record of it. Again, you can leave this on if you're okay with that or tap on the turn off button. And then you can scroll down to YouTube history. Again, you can turn that off and then add personalization. Again, this I don't necessarily recommend turning on. So I would tap on turn off. I don't need personalized ads on Google. You can just serve me generic ads because I don't want all of my information being gathered and gobbled up by Google and then to serve me better ads. So I would recommend turning that off. Now, after we've gone through all of these, we're also going to go to ads here because yet again, here's another place that you can see you have an advertising ID. Basically, that tracks all of your usage on your Android phone and then sends that to advertisers. So I would hit reset advertising ID and then delete advertising ID. After you've done that, you're good with the advertising. Let's hit the back button and go to usage and diagnostics and finally turn this off. Whew. So that's a lot of things that are gathering all of your activity on your Android phone and essentially sending that to developers, to advertising companies, to Google, to Samsung, whoever makes your phone, a bunch of different companies. Again, I would recommend turning all of those off. However, there are some other things that we need to make sure that we do. So let's hit the back arrow a couple times. And we're in the security and privacy section. Let's tap on more security settings. Within here, there's several different really important things. One is install unknown apps. This allows certain apps to install side apps. Essentially, they could be sketchy apps or have malware in them or a virus in them or anything like that. I would recommend on here tapping deny all. We don't want any app to be able to install third-party or sketchy or unknown apps. Now let's also go back out of here and tap on device admin apps. If you have any of these turned on, essentially they can control your entire iPhone or customize or limit your functionality or of your Android phone rather. So if you have any of these on here through an employer or through a school, then maybe you need to keep them on. But if you don't necessarily want these or know what they are, turn them off. Now let's hit the back arrow again. And then we're going to scroll down because there are other things that you might want to do as well. You might want to go through the process of doing Android safe browsing, you clear your credentials, etc. So I would recommend going through all of these in here in the more security settings and make sure it is as secure as possible. Again, you want to turn off and limit all of those privacy functionality so that all of your information stays on your Android phone. However, you want to turn on most of the security settings so that basically your phone is as secure as possible, both by leaking data, but also preventing you from getting any kind of virus or malware on your Android phone.